We continue the Operation Encore file reading. In this one, the Dallas FBI profile of Osama Bassnan. Associates are Omar al-Bayoumi, Khalid al-Mihdhar, and Nawaf al-Hazmi. These were the people that he contacted and was closely associated with in San Diego. Osama Bassnan may be an operative for the Saudi Arabian government and is in the United States illegally. He listed his unemployment for 1992 as the Saudi Arabian Educational Mission in Washington, D.C., which is thought to be a front for operatives. On October 17, 1992, Bassnan hosted a party for Sheikh Omar al-Rahman, who masterminded the 1993 bombing of the World Trade Center, but was arrested and sentenced for his role in the Landmarks plot as he was caught in an FBI sting. Bassnan is believed to be a close associate of Omar al-Bayoumi, who provided financial support for the hijackers. Khalid al-Mihdhar and Nawaf al-Hazmi. It is also believed that Bassnan had direct contact with the hijackers as well. On April 23, 2001, Bassnan's wife, Mawida Dawijak, that's her name, and al-Bayoumi's wife were arrested for shoplifting at a JCPenney department store. In July 2001, Bassnan moved into an apartment complex where al-Bayoumi lived with Nawaf al-Hazmi and Khalid al-Mihdhar, the hijackers. In June 2001, Omar al-Bayoumi moved out of the apartment complex. And he went back to the United Kingdom right before the attacks of September 11th. And it's interesting to note that, a lot of these Arabs that were suspected of being Saudi Arabian operatives has always continually denied being with the hijackers, yet they were always around them. On August 26, 2001, a forwarding address request was submitted from Manal Badger, al-Bayoumi's wife, from mail forwarded to Bassnan's address. According to a source, Bassnan has made statements indicating that he is a committed follower of Osama bin Laden. Source stated that Bassnan believed bin Laden would be a great authority figure that could change the world to benefit Islam. He also stated that Bassnan believed that human suicide bombings were effective and appropriate in order to accomplish the goals of controlling the world. And that's how fanatical people like Bassnan were, that they actually believed that martyrdom would lead to a deference to the West. And it is more proof that either bin Laden and others like him underestimated the West's response due to the fact that under the Clinton administration, they did nothing, basically next to nothing, when the embassies were bombed, or when the Beirut barracks bombing happened, that they thought that the United States didn't have the will to commit. But bin Laden also theorized that what he wanted to antagonize the West into a Soviet Union situation in Afghanistan, and he was provoking the Bush administration to do just that. And of course, the extravagance of the attacks on September 11th led to the United States to overreact, in which they did. In fact, bin Laden was surprised that the United States invaded Iraq, which had nothing to do with the attacks of September 11th. Afghanistan was a failed mission. Iraq was a failed mission. Later, Syria and Libya. You'll notice that these countries were also the enemies to Israel and Saudi Arabia. On blank 2001, a consensually recorded conversation between blank and Bassnan was performed. The conversation was blank. The following are relevant portions for this conversation. Now, a lot of this is redacted, but I'm going to read later on documentation from the Operation Encore file regarding this conversation. But this part is redacted heavily. As you can see on this page, it's redacted pretty heavily. Dallas is disseminating this information for investigative lead purposes only as a compilation of information available to the Dallas office. Recipients of this product will be in a better position to judge the relative strength of the information. Dallas realizes FBI headquarters from New York may already have more comprehensive and/or detailed information about these people, but prepared this electronic cable in part because it is possible some portion of the information contained herein is not yet being consolidated at FBI headquarters in New York. Dallas will leave further dissemination or initiation of investigation to the discretion of FBI headquarters. And like I said, later on, we're going to learn what was alleged to be said by Osama Bassnan, and it's quite revealing. I've read that. If you want to view the reading of the Operation Encore files, when I revealed this information in earlier videos. So that's the end of this reading, and see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.